Imagine this. You're scrolling through your social media feed and suddenly a photo stops you in your tracks. It's bold, it's stunning, and it's of someone you're used to seeing in a completely different light. That's exactly what happened when Sarah Palin, the former governor of Alaska and vice presidential candidate, shared bikini photos that left everyone talking. Known for her political career and strong opinions, Sarah has always been a figure of fascination. But this time, it wasn't her policies or speeches that made headlines. It was her confidence, her style, and her incredible figure. What's the story behind these photos? And why are they causing such a buzz? Stick around because this is a story you won't want to miss. Sarah Palin is a name that needs no introduction. From her groundbreaking political career to her role as a cultural icon, she's been a prominent figure in the public eye for years. Known for her strong opinions, her love for the outdoors, and her unshakable confidence, Sarah has always been a woman who knows how to make a statement. But recently, it wasn't her politics that made headlines, it was her bikini photos. Yes, you heard that right. Sarah Palin in a bikini. And let me tell you, these photos are turning heads for all the right reasons. So, what's the deal with these photos? The images, which Sarah shared on her social media, show her enjoying a sunny vacation, wearing a stylish bikini that perfectly complements her radiant smile. Captions were light-hearted and fun, reflecting her personality outside of the political world. But as soon as the photos went live, the internet had a lot to say. Fans flooded the comments section with compliments, praising Sarah for embracing her body and looking amazing. Others were quick to point out how refreshing it is to see a public figure being so open and authentic. Let's take a moment to reflect on Sarah's journey. Born and raised in Alaska, she's always been a woman of the people. From her early days as a city council member to her historic run as the Republican vice presidential nominee in 2008, Sarah has never been afraid to blaze her own trail. Along the way, she's faced her fair share of challenges and criticism, but through it all, she's remained true to herself. And that's exactly what these photos capture. A woman who's comfortable in her own skin and unapologetically herself. Now back to the photos. Why have they caused such a stir? For starters, Sarah's confidence is contagious. In a world where people are often judged for how they look, her unapologetic self-love is a breath of fresh air. She's not trying to fit into anyone else's mold, she's simply being herself, and that's what makes her so relatable. But, as with anything that goes viral, there were also critics. Some people questioned why she would share such photos, while others made unnecessary comments about her appearance. Here's the thing. Sarah Palin has never been one to let negativity bring her down. In fact, she's often used humor to clap back at her critics. Whether it's through her social media posts or her public appearances, Sarah has a way of turning criticism into comedy. And that's exactly what she did with these photos. Instead of engaging with the haters, she focused on the positive feedback and continued to share content that makes her happy. But this story isn't just about a bikini photo. It's about self-confidence, body positivity, and the importance of living life on your own terms. Sarah's photos are a reminder that it's okay to celebrate yourself, no matter what anyone else thinks. In a world where social media can often feel like a highlight reel, her authenticity is a welcome change. Let's talk about the bigger picture. Why do photos like this generate so much attention? Part of it is the fascination with public figures and their personal lives. But it's also about the messages these photos send. When someone like Sarah Palin shares a photo that exudes confidence, it encourages others to do the same. It's a small act, but it can have a big impact, especially for people who struggle with self-esteem or body image issues. Now, let's not forget Sarah's sense of humor. One of the reasons she's so beloved is her ability to laugh at herself and not take life too seriously. Her bikini photos are a perfect example of that. They're fun, they're playful, and they're a reflection of her personality. In a world that can often feel heavy, moments like these are a reminder to find joy in the little things. As we wrap up this story, let's take a moment to appreciate Sarah Palin for who she is, a talented, funny, and confident woman who isn't afraid to be herself. Whether she's making headlines for her politics or her photos, she's someone worth celebrating. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with us. Stories like these are a reminder to celebrate ourselves and others, no matter what. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could use a little confidence boost, and subscribe for more fun and inspiring content. Let's keep spreading positivity and celebrating the people who make us smile. Thanks for watching, and remember, life's too short not to rock that bikini or whatever makes you feel amazing.